Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. You know, this is just a clip from The Simpsons, you know, and it's just a cartoon clip from The Simpsons, and it shows you, basically, in this episode, they've spliced tomatoes with tobacco, you know, and people are getting addicted to the tobacco tomatoes. It sounds crazy, but this is what Esau does, man. He does shit like that. He basically, the GMO foods, man, is showing you in the program, you know, who chemically genetically modify food that we eat, man. So we getting all messed up in society, man, putting all kind of shit in the food, you know. So that's another way that we know that the earth's defiled. And Esau shows you, man. He shows you that stuff in his cartoons and things like that, man. He shows you that he's defiling the earth, man. They put it in cartoons as if it's funny, but it ain't a joke, man. It's serious, man. It's actually happening, you know. So let me just play this clip here.
Babies, this tomato will be Heinz ketchup, and this tomato will be Hunt's ketchup.
Tastes like cigarette butts. That's on. The outside looks like a tomato, but the inside is brown. Maybe the tomato seeds crossbred with the tobacco seeds.
Oh, great. I got a field full of mutants.
Gimme more. I thought you said it tasted terrible. It does. But it's smooth and mild. And refreshingly addictive.
Addictive, eh?
He's eating it. He's getting addicted to it, man. It don't taste good, but he's eating it, man. He's eating shit, basically.
Tobacco.
In Ezekiel 14 and 13, which I'm going to read.
Oh, that's pretty clever, Dad. I mean, for a product that's evil and deadly.
Aw, thanks, honey.
Well, I'm not crazy about the plutonium or nicotine, but it is very nice to see Bart eating his vegetables.
Excuse me, Mr. Farmer Man. I promised my son he could tip over his first cow, and Tobacco?
Yes, it's the latest craze. Try some, won't you?
The veg that we eat and stuff like that, there's no nutrients in it, man. You know? There's no nutrients in most of the stuff that we eat out here, man. You might even be eating somewhat clean and healthy, but it's still messed up, man. Even you call yourself eating organic, it's still messed up, man.
Go ahead, Ralphie. The stranger is offering you a treat.
Oh, Daddy, this tastes like Grandma.
Holy Moses, it does taste like Grandma.
I want more.
Yeah, me too. Like a bushel or a packer, just give it to me.
Can I interest you in a mincemeat pie?
Does it have tobacco in it?
No, but I use only the...
That was it, you know. That was in the clip. But I'll get it in the scriptures because that shows you that they put it in the cartoons. But it shows you that, you know, that's what Esau really does out here, man. He genetically modified crops and stuff like that, man. You know? So I'll read this here. This is Ezekiel. Okay, Ezekiel 14 and 13. It says, okay, sorry, Salakia, excuse me. Ezekiel 4 and 13. 4 and 13, it says, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, wherever I will drive them. And that's what's happening. So wherever we are on the earth, we're eating defiled food pretty much, man. Whether we're in England, whether we're in the US, you know. And I know in America, it's genetically modified food crazy over there, you know. From what brothers have told me, you know, that it's further over there. It's worse, man. So brothers are catching even more hell over there with the food that they have to eat and stuff like that, man. You know. But even so, Esau's made the food messed up all over the earth, man. You know. All the food that we eat is defiled, man. It's pretty much it's all chemicals in it, nothing pure. You never get no nutrients from it. You think that you'd be eating clean and feeling better, you still feel messed up. You know? So that's what the Lord said that. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, wherever I will drive them. So wherever we're at, wherever we're dispersed in the earth, so-called, wherever we're dispersed among the earth, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, so-called, you know, the tribes, we're eating defiled bread, man. We're eating shit pretty much, man. Okay? And that's because of who's ruling, the so-called white man, man. Because only a devil is gonna give you genetically modified foods, man. Only the devil is gonna splice these different things, you know, the salmon and all that sort of stuff with eel and all that, and you gotta eat that. That's what that's basically what's going on. Most of the time you're getting a chicken breast and stuff like that. You don't know what they pumped into that, man. You don't know what they've even done to that meat. You know? But that's the point. We're eating defiled bread among the Gentiles because we got a wicked ruler ruling, man. Okay, which is a so-called white man, and the earth has been defiled under Esau, man. All right. Let me just get this one here. This is the book of Job 9:24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" Yeah, so the point I want to get out of this is the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So the current rulership of the earth has been given into the so-called white man, pretty much, which that's Esau, all right, which they're the wicked. They're the wicked seed. And when you read in the Bible, they're the seed of the wicked. So the Edomites have the earth, and they totally destroyed it, man. The crops, what we eat, the people's minds, it's been totally destroyed, man. And they show you that. They make fun of it. They put it in their cartoons and things like that. But they're actually showing you what they're really doing. Like in that episode, they had the tomato spliced with tobacco, right? Or mixed with tobacco and all that, and they were growing that. They do crazy experimental stuff like that, and then they feed it to you, man. So the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. That's the so-called white man. The earth's been given into his hands. All right, he's the one that's basically meaning like he's got the control of the earth. He calls the shots. That's why every country you go to, you know, pretty much is Edomites at the helm of it. Go to South America, it's Edomites ruling there. Ireland, Scotland, it's Edomites ruling. The ruling class are the Edomites. They're the ones calling the shots. Okay? They're the ones that run the system pretty much. So that's who's in control is Esau, pretty much, man. Okay, and we're waiting for him to be brought down by the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It's going to destroy his society, man. That's what we're waiting for, man. Because this is hell, man. This is hell. The scriptures say that it's because of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, man. Because all this stuff that we eat, all the air that we have, this polluted air that we have to breathe, we'd be already dead if it weren't for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right? Get this one here. This is Isaiah 14, and I'll start at 4. It says, okay, I'll start at 4. It says, "That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressor ceased, and the golden city ceased? The Lord have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers." Isaiah 14 is a good chapter because it goes into the fall of Esau, which is what we're reading now. How have the oppressor ceased? Who's the oppressor? The so-called white man. At this present minute, Esau is ruling the earth. He's the oppressor, man. Okay? The so-called white man. It says, "Have the oppressor ceased and the golden city ceased? The Lord have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers." Yeah, because the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to break the staff of the wicked, meaning their power control, man, pretty much. These wicked elites that are ruling the earth, these wicked Edomite elites that are ruling, the Lord's going to break their power control over the earth. All right? He's going to break the staff of the wicked. Okay? He's going to break, the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He's going to take that away from them, man, these devils, man. All right? That are polluting this earth, man, polluting the minds of the people. Have got world hunger, people dying in masses. You've got the children of Israel in captivity, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans in captivity. The Lord's going to bring destruction for this man, because he's a wicked ruler, man. All right? He's a wicked ruler. All right? It says, "He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth." Yeah, who has smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke? That's a so-called white man, man. All right? Because it ain't good enough just to have you in captivity and build up his society, but then in the captivity, he's going to be feeding you pretty much shit, destroying you, man. You know? Feeding you GMO foods, man. All right? Making you breathe in polluted air, chemtrailed air. You know? And it's true, because when you go further out of the cities, when you go further out of the major cities, the air is not perfect, but it becomes better. You can when you breathe, it's like you're breathing in better air, man, because it's less polluted. But saying that, it's still, messed up, but the air is better the further you go out of a major city, man. The air is better, man. So we're in these major cities fucking dying, man, breathing in shit, eating shit. So he's still continually smoting us. It's not enough that he's got you in captivity, but he's feeding you shit. He's destroyed the minds of the people. So that's how he's continually destroying us. So it says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. Yeah, because it's his time to be persecuted now. Because the roles are going to be reversed. The so-called white man's going to get that persecution. He's going to be oppressed. All right? The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the whole earth, man. The whole earth is going to be at rest. The animals, the plants, the trees and the flowers and all that, they're alive, man. And they got to deal with the shit that Esau is pumping into them. They're catching hell too. The trees and everything, they're catching hell. The forests. So the scriptures say that the whole earth is at rest, man. The animals are catching hell. He's got wild exotic animals locked up in zoos for 50 years until they die, just locked in a cage, man. So it says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing, and that's going to happen when the so-called white man's brought down and Yahushua is sitting in the rulership seat, man, and the children of Israel, okay? That's going to happen, and the whole earth is going to break forth into singing, man. The scriptures even talking about the saints rejoicing in that day, man. So we're going to be breaking forth into singing, because we're finally going to be out of here, man. It says, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fellas come up against us. They're going into the trees, man. They're going to be rejoicing that this man's fucking brought down. Because all he does is destroy. That's his lot. That's what he was set up to do. Destroy the people, destroy the earth. That's it. He's a man of death. That's all he brings. But now the Lord's about to bring him down, man. All right, and that's going to be a good thing, because the whole earth's been defiled under Esau, man. All right. So with that, I'm just going to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rukah Kwadash. Shalom.